Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Mirror Jules has made a return to game, so we're going to go ahead and try our luck. Let's go. So earlier I shared my Mirror Jules run for my wizard, but I thought we'd give a try on my Necromancer as well. Now this is my free to play character. As you can see here, I have a couple of 5-star gems. Let's just click on my resonance here. So we've got Bloodsoaked Jade and Starfire Shard. Those are the 5-star gems I'm using, and then I'm mainly using 2-star gems for the other gem slots on this character. So you can see I've got Mother's Lament, Pain Clasp, Viper's Bite, I've got Carson's Invigoration, Cold Confidant and Igneous Scorn. So Starfire is upgraded to quite a decent amount because I was quite lucky with that dropping when I first started playing this character. However, we're going to see if we can find any more copies of 5 stars, as I've had a lot of mixed reports from people. A lot of free-to-play players are saying that they're not getting any of the 5-star drops, whereas a lot of my friends and other players that do pay into game, they are finding they are getting the 5-star gems. So I wanted to test this out on my ult and see if we had any luck here. So I'm going to select the same gems that I selected on my main character. So we have got Seeping Bar, we've got Bloodsoaked Jade, Bottled Hope, Starfire Shard, Void Spark, Roiling Consequence, Wolfhjort, and oh yeah, I need to select one more, so we'll select More of the Deep again as well, because this character I do quite enjoy playing for PvP. So More of the Deep would be a nice drop for that. So I have 12 legendary crests in total. We're going to run all of these today. We'll do 2 runs in total, and this first one is going to be my mirrored jewel run. So we got the 5-star legendary gem pool active. Let's see how this run goes. Now the build that I'm using here on my Necromancer isn't necessarily the best one for Rift running, but I threw something together that would give me a little bit more speed, so a little bit more movement speed to get through the mobs. So I also realised when I was running it that I do have the wrong essence for Corpse Lance. This isn't the essence that I was hoping to have on me, but it is what it is, and I just went with it for this video and decided to use it on this Rift run. So I'm going to run all the crests today, as I mentioned, and I will be using the same build in the second run as well, because I wanted to show you one of the changes that's been made for one of the limited time events in game, which I will cover in a second. So yeah, you can see with this build I've got the bone armor active, but the one that damages, and I've got Grim Scythe active as well with those scythes that spin round. And yeah, this is not the normal build that I would use. Literally, I threw it on moments before recording this. I just wanted to try out a couple of different things for Necro, because I don't really get a lot of time to play on it, and I'm not an expert of this class by any means. I always say, like, even with Wizard, I play it all the time, and I've been playing that class for 2 years, but I'm not an expert. I'm just someone that enjoys playing this game. And it's the same with my Necromancer. I enjoy playing it. I only really get to play on this for my Shadow War each week and for my Warband reigns, but I've been trying to play on it when I have a little bit of free time. It's just difficult to cap all my tasks on my main as well as on my ult when I have obviously other jobs alongside my content creating, so it can be quite difficult to find time for this character, unfortunately, because I do actually really enjoy playing it. So boss is about to spawn, and I wonder if we'll get the white beam. Now obviously this will take me longer to take down than on my main, because I don't even have half the resonance on this character as I do on my main character, but it wasn't completely awful there. Are we going to get a white beam from this chest? And unfortunately it is a no, but hopefully we'll get a couple of gems that we can make some use of. Hopefully we might find some that we're already using in this build. I'm not too worried about not getting a 5-star on this character, but I know from a lot of people's point of views it is frustrating if you're free to play and you're not actually getting any 5-star drops ever. I've been lucky with this character with the 5 stars that I've had, but you can see this run it was all 2-star and 1-star gems. So I've got 4 copies of Cutthroat's Grin and 2 copies of Mother's Lament, and then the rest are just 1-star gems, and obviously these are all bound. None of these are sellable as I don't have any eternal crests, but I will use all of that for upgrades. I've got a couple of the 2-star gems I want to upgrade. Ideally I'd like to get all of my gems to rank 10. So you can see there they've added today a replay rift button, a little bit like when you replay dungeons, and it just means you don't have to go back to Westmarch to start the next rift, which makes it a little bit quicker process for your Elder Rift runs. So I quite like that change, and I hope they'll make it permanent eventually. Currently it is just in game for one of the events which I've covered in another video. So this run we have 2 legendary crests and the rest are just the normal unbound. No, I don't even know what they're called. The normal crests. I cannot remember what they're actually called off the top of my head. My mind is somewhere else. Is it Eternal Crest? No, I don't know. Anyway, we've just got 2 red and the rest are green. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll get 2 legendary gems from this run. Hopefully we might get another one. Sometimes the normal crests do give you a legendary gem as well. So if we're lucky, we might get 3 or 4 gems from this run instead of just the 2. And this has been a little bit more of a successful rift. There's a lot more blue mobs here, so it's making it a lot quicker to actually progress through this rift compared to the first one. So boss is going to spawn now. We've got this wind active in this rift as well, which is super annoying. This build doesn't actually seem too bad for PvE. I might run it in some dungeons and see how it works. It seems quicker than what I've been using. As I mentioned, I normally use my PvP build, just changing out one of the essences on that. So this build, as I said at the start, is completely different for me. So we've got Bloody Reach and we've got Everlasting Torment. So not completely awful because we've got another 2-star gem there. However, no 5-star gems for my free-to-play character. So as I mentioned on my other video, let me know how you get on with your rift runs. And for now, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.